Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope you're all well. Let us continue with our English grammar class. As you can see, we are going to continue with our lesson adjectives. In this lesson, till now, we have discussed the definition of adjectives and the four types of adjectives written here: adjectives of quality, quantity, number, and demonstrative adjectives. Now, today we continue with the next part, which is order of adjectives and the degrees of comparison. Now, the order of adjectives means that we cannot use different adjectives in a single sentence in any order. We can use multiple adjectives in one single sentence, but they need to be in this order. First, quantity or number, then quality or opinion, then comes size, age, shape, color. A proper adjective, which can be a nationality or a place of origin or material. And lastly, the purpose or a qualifier. So we essentially need to follow this order when we are using two or more than two adjectives in a single sentence. To make this more clear, here I have a table which is showing the examples of order of adjectives. So the number in a sentence, if we are using any number 1, 2, 10 and so on, it would be the first thing which would be mentioned. Then comes opinion, nice, pretty, good. Then the size, huge, tiny, small. Then the shape, round, long, wide. Then the condition, dirty, clean, or used. Then comes age, old, new, ancient. Color, reddish, blue, mauve. Then pattern, floral, spotted, striped. Origin, foreign, Latin, Japanese. Material, golden, silver, wooden. Purpose, smoking, shopping, fishing. So it is this order in which we need to write the different adjectives. Now these are more examples. Here we can see a wonderful old Italian clock. So first we have mentioned the opinion, wonderful. Age, it is an old clock, and the origin of the clock is, it is Italian. So the origin comes last. A big square blue box. So first comes the size, big, shape, square, color, blue. A disgusting pink plastic ornament. First comes our opinion, disgusting, we find it disgusting. Then comes the color, pink, and then the material, that is plastic. Some slim new French trousers. So first is the size, they are slim. Age, they are very new. The origin is French. So I hope now the order of adjectives is clear to you. You need to learn, children, the order in which you must use the adjectives. Now we come to the degrees of comparison. We use adjectives to compare two or more than two people, things, places, and so on. We have three different forms to show degrees of comparison. The first is the positive, then the comparative, and lastly the superlative. The positive is used to describe any one item, group, or a person. See here, the example that is taken is Shivam is a tall boy. So here we are talking only about one boy, Shivam, and he is generally tall. Now we use the second degree, that is the comparative. It is used to describe two items, people, or groups. So whenever we compare any two things, any two people or any two groups, then we use the comparative degree. So in the same example, now this becomes as Shivam is taller than Ravi. So earlier we were using tall, and the comparative degree of tall becomes taller because we are comparing Shivam with Ravi. And lastly, we come to the superlative degree of the same adjective is used to compare a person against two or more than two people. So when we are comparing something with more than two, then we make use of the superlative degree. The same example now changes to Shivam is the tallest boy in the class. So here taller changes to tallest. And we also use the. Remember children, with the superlative degree, we always make use of the. So when we compare anything, a person or object with more than two people or things, then we use the superlative degree. Here once more we go through it. Adjectives or describing words change form to show degrees of comparison which are positive, comparative and superlative. So the positive degree describes only one thing or person. Here we have taken example. A Japanese Spitz is large. We are talking about a breed of dog. The Japanese Spitz is popular. So we are talking only about this particular breed right now. And so we are using the positive degree large and the positive degree popular. Now we compare. So when we are comparing two persons or things, now we are comparing the Japanese Spitz with another breed, that is a beagle is larger than a Japanese Spitz. The beagle is more popular than the Japanese Spitz. So these are the two comparative degree. Large becomes larger, popular becomes more popular. And lastly, the superlative degree, comparing three or more persons or things. The German Shepherd is the largest of the three. The German Shepherd is the most popular of the three. So larger changes to the largest, more popular changes to the most popular. Now, what are the rules for changing from one to the other? So whenever any adjective ends in E, example, fine, we in the comparative form add R to it, and in the superlative form add ST like finer and finest. We are talking about one syllable here. Syllable is, children, when we are surrounding the word with a vowel sound. So here when there is only one vowel sound in the word, then we use one syllable. So one vowel plus one consonant, that is hot. In the comparative form, we use hotter and we double the consonant which is there in the end. And in the superlative, again we double the consonant and add est. Then when vowels plus consonants are there, like fast, it becomes faster, and then fastest. Now two syllables ending in Y, happy. So it becomes happier. We have removed the Y and we have added IER. And in the superlative, we have added IEST. Then next example, modern. Here again, two syllables. It may not be having Y in it. So it becomes more modern and the superlative becomes most modern. Now there are some adjectives which are irregular in their forms. They don't follow any rules. Like good, the comparative is better, and superlative best. Bad, worse, worst. Little, less, least. Much, more, most. Here again, we are repeating the rules. Adjectives of two syllables. Some adjectives of two syllables add er and est. For adjectives ending in y, we remove the y. I had showed you just now. Example was happy. Then add ier and iest. Adjectives ending in full, less, ing, ed, use more and most. Some other adjectives of two syllables use more and most, like here modern, famous, normal, correct. Now see some more examples. Narrow, narrower, narrowest. Happy, happier, happiest. Useful, more useful, most useful. Boring, more boring, most boring. Modern, more modern, most modern. Here I have drawn a table where there are many more degrees of adjectives in their comparative and superlative forms. Beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Big, bigger, biggest. Black, blacker, blackest. Bright, brighter, brightest. Clean, cleaner, cleanest. Clever, cleverer, cleverest. Confused, more confused, most confused. Difficult, more difficult, most difficult. Dirty, dirtier, dirtiest. Fascinating, more fascinating, most fascinating. Famous, more famous, most famous. Far, farther, farthest. It can also be further and furthest. Fast, faster, fastest. Fierce, fiercer, fiercest. Late, later, latest. Old, older, oldest. Poor, poorer, poorest. Proud, prouder, proudest. Quiet, quieter, quietest. Sharp, sharper, sharpest. Short, shorter, shortest. Slow, slower, slowest. Small, smaller, smallest. Strange, stranger, strangest. Strong, stronger, strongest. Tall, taller, tallest. Thin, thinner, thinnest. Ugly, uglier, ugliest. Weak, weaker, weakest. Wise, wiser, wisest. Young, younger, youngest. Now, some more of these are given in your book. You must read them and you must learn them. Also, read this PPT at least twice and try to learn the rules of changing the degrees of comparison and also the different degrees of comparison of the different adjectives. Now, these are your home assignments. Read the content from the textbook. Learn all the degrees of comparison of different adjectives from your book. Solve the exercises in the lesson given in the textbook. Solve the exercises based on the topic sent as a Word document. This you will do in your notebooks. I will be sending you answers of the exercises in the textbook as well as those in the Word document. You may try to solve them on your own and then you can check your answers from the answers sent by me. So happy learning, children. Hope you do well. Stay safe. Bye for now.